Do we believe in traditional education? Stay tuned, the answer might amaze you.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Cash Flow Talk. This is a very crazy topic for us because we share with family, we share with friends. Some people agree, some people don't, but it is what it is. I agree with what she says, she agrees with me, so we're good. So do we believe in traditional education?
So that's a very broad question, right? Because of course we've gone through the traditional education, so we would be lying to you. We would say that there was actually nothing to learn from traditional education. Of course, there's a lot of things that you learn, there's a lot of experiences that you go through, there's a lot of people that you meet that are key for your future. But do we believe that traditional education can give you all the elements and all the tools that you need? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I believe that traditional education was awesome in the 1980s, in the 1970s, because that's what the era was. But we haven't innovated since. It sucks because right now the kids are using iPads, iPhones, apps, and you can learn anything from that in school. I believe that it should be more experimental, like having the kids go out there and experiment with things, not so much sit in a desk and here's the lecture and here's what you have to memorize. I don't believe in that. Now, how about college?
Well, college, exactly. I mean, college and all of these structures were made for people who were, working in the past market and in the past lifestyle that we had. But in today's world where education is at our fingertips, literally in computers, and so much information out there, and it's a lot more about storytelling, and it's a lot more about connecting with people. I believe that the books and the lectures and the auditoriums are so outdated for usual worth of this material.
Exactly. Now let's talk about business, because that's what we do. We are self-employed, we are business owners. I believe that if you want to be an accountant, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a doctor, I wouldn't want somebody to do my knee surgery if they didn't go to school and learn from it. I understand that. But if you want to be self-employed, if you want to be an entrepreneur, I don't believe in traditional education. I believe that people should go to college and get a bachelor's degrees, do their 4 years of traditional education to learn what they want to do in the future, to certify that they want to do, that's the career and the path that they want to follow. But if you want to be a business owner, if you want to be self-employed, my recommendation is don't go to traditional college. Instead, spend that money, that energy, that time listening to the people that are actually making it. Because these professors, don't get me wrong, they're not making a lot of money for them to be teaching people how to be entrepreneurs. And we can learn these things from the biggest entrepreneurs in the world. They all have courses, seminars, books, YouTube videos, channels, webinars. There's so many things that we can learn about being a business owner. Yeah. I don't believe in traditional education and getting a master if you want to be self-employed or an entrepreneur.
Yeah, what we found is that lots of time we have been discouraged and disappointed by professors who have been aligned with traditional education because, to be honest with them, they're amazing people, and we do believe they want to create an impact and make, and teach their students and guide them through the best that they know, because that is all they know. They know how to follow a schedule. They know how to follow an employer. They know how to be employees. So in our heads, it's how can an employee teach me to be independent, to be a business owner, if they don't apply it themselves in their lives? Yes, a lot of them might have their own businesses, but it's not the same to learn from people who are juggling into having a job and having a business than other people who are actually doing the grind day in and day out. And today we're so lucky that lots of these people are able and want to share their knowledge and want to share their experiences, and they've created webinars and seminars and conferences where we can go and learn from them. So what I do believe is that traditional education is important. You should definitely go out there if that's something that you are called to do, if you want to do it. Do the first 4 years and see how you feel about that. See if that's what you wanted and what you're following. And then after that, never stop growing. Keep educating yourself. with the modern technology and modern educational routes available out there, such as what we just said, webinars and information that is out there from the people who are actually doing what you want to do.
Exactly. I want to share one of my experiences that killed me in college. It really affected me in a negative way in college because ever since I was a little kid, I was born and raised with my parents. They're always been entrepreneurs and salespeople. My dad gave me the biggest advice that he could have given me possibly in his life as a business owner, which is learn how to sell and you'll never be hungry. You'll always have a job, you'll always have an income. And that kept my mind into thinking, okay, when I grow up, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to work for myself, I want to have some sort of freedom, because when you're an entrepreneur, you may work a lot more than the regular employed person, but hopefully you do it for a few years until your business runs by itself.
Yes.
The point is, I went to my FIU, Florida International University here in South Florida, here in Miami, and I was so excited to join this class that it was called Entrepreneurship 101. And by the end of the semester, this lady was giving us the final exam, which was to do a specific report, and she gave us specific instructions. I don't have a problem with following instructions, but the way that she was selling us the instructions were, okay, you have to do this font, 2 double spaced, margins was going to be these and these and these. And she was giving us very specific instructions on how to turn the paper in. And she said, think about it as if you are employed and your boss is asking you for this paperwork or this report. And if you don't give it to me the right way, you're going to be fired. When she gave us these instructions, I immediately got out of my chair. I started talking to her, not in the most respectful way. I don't enjoy
it's not something to be proud of.
Exactly, it's not something to be proud of, but the way I said it, I stormed out of the class and I said, I joined this class to learn how to be the boss, not how to report to a boss. And throughout the entire semester, all you've taught it is how to follow instructions, how to do exactly what the boss is telling me so I don't get fired. So here I am joining class to learn how to be the boss, and you're teaching me how to be employed. Come on. So I stormed out of the class, I thought about it, I came back, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I ended up getting a good grade in the class. But that really affected me in college. They're teaching us how to be employed instead of teaching us sales, marketing, strategy, how to buy a house, how to get insurance, is life insurance important, how to do relationship with other people, how to sell, how to market,
how to manage your money,
how to do a website, like all these things that a business needs.
I don't know about you, but I never took a class in college that was called Financial Freedom 101. Did you? Those classes are simply not available. The information vital to our future is not available to us. And so that's why we strongly believe that traditional education, such as colleges, bachelor's degrees, masters, and the traditional way to educate ourselves, it's not enough. So it's up to you to create the resources and to find them so that you can create the life that you desire.
Exactly. And I want to share something with you guys. We are real estate investors. We have created our financial freedom before we turn 30. My beautiful wife and I have been financially free for a few years now through rental income. Properties that we purchased, we fixed up, and now we enjoy the rental income. And we love these topics so much, and we are so strong about what we're talking about in this video right now, that's the reason why we created the Street Smart Club. And the point about the Street Smart Club, I don't want to sound salesy, but it's about teaching people the things that they didn't learn in school, the things that they didn't learn in class. What do we talk about? We talk about sales, we talk about marketing, we talk about money management, and we talk about mindset. That's all we do.
That's all we do. It's an amazing community of people who think like us and believe that they were not given all the information they need and all the tools they need to be successful out there. And to be honest with you guys, traditional education is pretty expensive for it not to be your complete toolkit. That's why we've made it super affordable for entrepreneurs and those who are earning to be financially free, to be able to get information from those of us who have actually gone through the grind and the hustle and have been able to reach that freedom, and now we can share it with you. So if you love this information and if you resonate even a little bit with what we're saying, we want to invite you to this community of powerful entrepreneurs.
Exactly, and think about this. When you're an entrepreneur, how do all businesses Self-employed people start. Oh my God, I know how to build a computer, so I'm going to build a company. They know how to build a computer, but they don't know how to sell it. They don't know how to manage people. They know how to manage money. They don't know how to manage the banks. They don't know how to buy insurance. They don't know how to sell the product. Or maybe they do know how to do a few of these things, but they don't master it all. And the big businesses, the big enterprises, is they have different departments that they're great at what they do. So the program that we're building is to teach people how to be better in all aspects of their business, from sales to marketing to money management and ultimately mindset, because your business can only grow to the extent that this little thing grows inside your head. So just a quick invitation for you guys, go to streetsmart.com if you want more details, more information. How much is this?
It's so affordable, you guys are gonna laugh. But don't be fooled, just because it's affordable doesn't mean that we create amazing value. The Street Smart Club is only $50 a month. I know, it's crazy, $50 a month. And you guys can join at any point, streetsmartclub.com. We would love to have you be part of our community.
Absolutely. Guys, if you like this video, share it, comment, subscribe below if you want more information. And if you want to be notified about future videos that we have, just hit the little bell button at the bottom. Make sure you're subscribed so you can check us out in the future videos. And we'll see you next time.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.